Hello again, folks, and here is preview video for this week's auction. It's going to be July 17th, 2025. That's right, July 17th, 2025. We're located at 1801 Gwinnett Street, Kansas City, Missouri. We're in the East Bottoms, just east of River Market. I tell everybody to take 3rd Street east out of City Market is the best way to get here. GPS will try to take you to Front Street, and 50% of the time you'll get stopped by a train. Or take Independence to Chestnut to Gwinnett Viaduct, if you know that way. Auction night, doors open at 5, auction starts at 6. And every Wednesday, we do a live preview from 11 to 1, like an open house thing. Come in, look around. So yeah, be sure you're subscribed to the channel and you give us a like and copy and share, or copy that share link and all that. We really appreciate it. We're just going to get right in. Again, we've got a bunch of ground to cover, and we'll just get going. I guess we'll get going here. These are repros. These are, you know, from vending machines. So there's that kind of stuff there. There's that clock. And over here, we're kind of getting into some cool stuff. Vintage costume. Lots of vintage costume. This little guy's filled up there. And then of course that's separate, the cigarette stand. And the Revlon lipstick case thing is really cool. More Star Wars guys, knives. I don't know what the deal with this is. I don't think it's like really that old. It's fun. Then let's see, there's a little bit of gold there and there, and there's a little bit more down in the case along with some sterling. These watches were really nice. Don't appear to be gold, but very high quality. More knives. It's a little box back there, just has sterling and unique pieces and on in there. Like here's a little Masonic and fraternal stuff, and there's gold in there, but I didn't take it out and weigh it out. It's just all going like that. This colander is full of Canadian pennies. Map reading, military. This is cool. I almost hate to even touch it. There's like store display for Barlow knives. Full. There was one missing. Here's a contract from Speedy Huggins, Kansas City's own, for playing at the Governor's Mansion, to be paid at intermission. Cool. Little Lake of the Ozarks deal there. Another one of those people like. Really neat World War II photos. Kansas City, I think. Some more toys. Roy Rogers, a lunchbox, super clean, has the thermos in there. This Mickey's missing an arm, that's too bad. Bum, 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 bum. Crazy. Let's see. Down here, we have a big pair of scissors. We have a shillelagh. There's neat old stuff in that box. Some bayonets, pellet gun, Ukrainian like sighting device. Coin op. Here's some vinyl. Oh dang, that's a good box. Fun. Big old like parlor type lampshade. That little clock is wild. Like 1910, maybe cavalry, something like that. Little gag packaging there. I don't know what's up with this giraffe. Let's see. Hop back here. Wildlife. Postcards, military photos, the wrestling magazines. Last week we split them all up, and they did great. It's like about $300 for probably about this many, but it just took forever. So we're selling them like that. Nice crystal. World War I Cavalry Canteen, 95th Fighter Intercept Squadron, cheesecloth back. That's a good piece. It's like some of these Vietnam scrapbook, Jewel Box Lounge, Kansas City program. You know, just really cool stuff. This is, I didn't know about this, but it's really heavy plaster. Some kind. This is Wabash marked. This is Atchison, Topeka, Santa Fe marked. Those are Ford marked Oilers there. This one has a little bit of a label left on it. Like nothing here is like jumping out at me as being, oh, so awesome, which is usually a sign that there's some really good stuff here. But there's all sorts of like neat stuff. All right, all of this. So this is just like, and we don't normally do this, so, but you know, it's a bunch of like brand new freaking women's clothes with tags still on it. So we'll see what happens with that. But this will push up front for sure. These vintage pieces here. Big dog. Big dog. If you didn't grow up in the 90s, you don't know what we're talking about, son. Big dog. Force to be reckoned with. Don't even ask questions about it. You need to learn on your own about the big dog, what he represented, what he stood for. Not just anyone could wear a big dog shirt. That's cool. Oh, come on. Look, that's like what's his name? Shirt and Spinal Tap. But with the sleeves aren't cut off. Kind of cute, Lance crackers. Ronnie Millsap. Oh, it's America shirts in here. Another big dog shirt. Oh yeah. Here come the big dogs. There go the big dogs. That's right. That's right. You just stand back, step away, and let the big dogs do their thing. You can always tell a big dog because they're wearing a big dog shirt. I mean, big dog stuff was so freaking prolific then, but now it's, I mean, it's like funny, kind of weird to even see one. I haven't seen one in forever.
Are you okay?
Remember big dog shirts, Chad?
No, I don't.
You don't? God, man, get that thing off of there. Sweaters.
I mean, I was in Iowa, so maybe it just skipped us.
No, I would think Iowa would have a lot of big dogs.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Maybe I'm losing it. Here is a rack full of quilts. Some hand, some machine. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes, you know. There's so many like different pieces like that, I would think. There's a lot, like there's a lot of them on this cart. I think this is the best use this cart has ever gotten.
Yeah, that's
It like, it worked freaking perfect.
yeah. We'll keep that in mind.
Yep. So, quilts.
Bonanza.
Hopefully, we're getting at it pretty early, really. So hopefully this will all be like in your inbox even this afternoon, but we'll see. Never assume at the auction that you're going to get done at any certain time. Newspaper roller. And then like these, I don't know, that Coke thing almost looks real. It's kind of novelty and retro and original and just kind of kitschy things. This little seat. Fun stuff. Fun to look at. Ooh. Farm goose looking a little rough. So get ready to hear people playing this all night long. Anytime you put out any kind of piano, it's a cool case. People feel obligated to show you the little bit that they know on piano. And, you know, it's hard to pass up. Like, I just walk past it. It's good times. Like this, how it all starts. It's either a lager or it's an ale in this poster. Got your lambics, got your Belgians, Germans, German lagers, got your pilsners. It's pretty freaking interesting. Where's the domestic light beer? There's the King Cobra. There's Keystone Light. There's Bud Light. So there's light beer. Coors Light. Very interesting. Pictographs. Let's see. It's you know, it's gonna. There's a lot of stuff on racks, a lot of clothes, which usually takes a while. This auction, and I'm glad I mentioned that because I'm going over there here in a second and show you this stuff. These are all in the boxes, and we have a whole bunch more out of the boxes that we'll get to in a little bit. All right. Oh, this camera's getting heavy. That's some sweet, you know, 19, what, 20s to 40s maybe stuff, women's clothes. For some reason, whatever, here, it's the men's stuff that does the best. This would be a killer piece. The bugs have gotten to it though. But still, that doesn't almost seem to matter anymore. You see people asking $10,000 for a banged up t-shirt, you know. But it's hard to know what's real these days in many areas. Thank you, social media. All this stuff's real though. You can come in on Wednesday for preview, you can freaking touch it. This is not AI. So now that I've even said AI, then it's going to be scanned and put back in the algorithm so nobody will ever find this. Or maybe we'll break 300 views. But again, this isn't a YouTube channel like that. I mean, it would be freaking nice to get some of that money, but we're not there. And, you know, it's an informational video showing what we have in the auction. I think we have enough followers, but our watch time isn't there. If everybody watched this thing all the way through every single time, then we'd be there. But I hear you. It's hard to do that. A lot of you guys do, though. I appreciate it. Corey. Yeah, watch this thing all the way through. Watch them all. Just let it play. Get up, leave the room, whatever. Go do something else. Just let it play. They don't know. The robots don't know. This is pretty cool. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, there's all sorts of super freaking cool stuff here. And I wonder what those few items that are gonna get like knocked out of the park are gonna be this auction, because there's always something. All right, I imagine, I don't know, I'll just jump back here for now. We've got this stuff here. It's kind of just on pallets, so we're not selling the whole pallet. We'll do choice off the pallet. KLH. Want to go see what's going on out here? Come with me. I'm thinking this is going to glow. Hey, Chad. Did you see this?
You're good. I put the plywood down.
I wonder if it'll glow. Anyway. It does.
That's like 1978, little house.
Well then. Well then. Ugh. What the? What in the hell's going on over here?
Industrial.
Got these guys just wandering off the street.
I picked up this homeless old fart.
Carl. All right. Let's see. They were thrilled about being on the video. I think this is killer. We used to sell the shit out of lockers, but I haven't ever seen one like this, just with all these little cubbies. Like wallet keys. You might want to come in and look at that box. These are good little speakers. I have a pair of those. Yeah, so I guess you'll have to climb over this stuff and look at those records. Let's see. Interesting layout here. This is nice. Old sewing machine. Another big oak table. I'll finish this stuff up over here. Jump back goes. Well, that's nice. Clothes rack. Nice tall one. Mirror. A couple file cabinets, which generally, you know, don't go bringing us a bunch of file cabinets. They are pretty hard to sell, but you never know. This bed, it was here last week. It needs a little work on one of the rails, but you know, shouldn't be a problem if somebody knows what they're doing. Neat old drafting table. Ooh, a big pool. Solar pool cover. Ah. Okay, so yeah, this stuff's back. Like, I don't know what it is. Amazon returns or something, or like things that propel. Dang. I mean, that was freaking expensive for a protein powder. Usually there's some Bluetooth stuff. Just a strange assortment of things. Most of it new, not all of it. But that was expensive back in 1978 or whenever. We really want to come in and look at this stuff. People really like it. Oh gosh, it's heavy. It's hard. It's all freaking scrunched in here though, which is stupid. Fred and Esther. Isn't that from Lucy? So yeah, definitely come and check that stuff out. Then we've got some floor lamps, artwork, other lamps, looks like civilian defense stuff. Brass and glass, which is kind of making a comeback. More brass and glass back there. Those shelves are nice. All right, so we're gonna hop back here. So we're selling these tubs. Brand new, crazy window. Fans. is annoying. Oh, that reminds me, I forgot to show you a whole freaking cart full of stuff over there. A lot of girly stuff like that. I don't really know what else to call it. Vintage advertising, highlighting the female form modestly by today's standards. Pretty freaking accurate. What's all this? Cowtown Ballroom, Altorion. Three inches of blood. Web Wilder. Emporium. That's a fun. Shotgun Idols. Isn't that Mike Alexander's band? Am I right? Or no, that's Hip Shot Killers. Oh, freaking Saddleman. Oh, Thirsty's Cantina. That's nuts. Rachel used to work there. Saddleman, oh, if you know, you know. Another Saddleman. I'm having a good time. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, to me, this is like a really cool thing that we have, but it, it's not going to bring a lot of money. Saddleman again with Web Wilder. Huh. That's fun. Huh. All right, I enjoyed that. A banjo ukulele. There we go. All right. Like a bass case, guitar case, gun case. Da 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 da. Oh, please, somebody buy this. Be great for your booth. All right, let's hop over here. Lamps, some of which were here last week, I believe. Needlepoint fireplace, screen that missing a leg, so it's upside down. So this is what I was talking about, more of those die casts that were in the boxes earlier. And then there's some more boxes of, there's some vintage in there for sure. Like that's an old starter jacket. It's like a company's starter jacket or something. Then there's like 80s stuff in there, I think. And those boxes on the floor. So come check that out. Oilers. A lot of Oilers. There may still be some Railroad in there. I don't think so, but maybe. sell those tubs. Here we go. Brand new. What are they? Life history, time life history, United States. So those are those are just empty boxes. You can pack that stuff in. I believe this is all Soviet USSR crystal. Looks like Wedgwood. Hey, could you guys stop? That stuff. I thought this was cool. Merry Christmas, 1909. Somebody wood burned that whole freaking thing. That is so cool. That's so cool. I think it should be on the wall, and I think it will be before we're all done here. Yep, good boxes of stuff. Let's see, under the wall here. Okay. Lots of these Asian dolls. We used to get crazy money for these. We'll see what happens. I think a lot of, not necessarily those, but West Point classes were brought back by soldiers in Vietnam, sent home. This is probably going to be something worth getting into. Alright, more art here. And it's hard to tell from the video, so. This, Chad, what was this stuff called? What was that again? What was that? What? No. Chad just kept saying marquetry earlier, and I thought it was funny. But that is indeed a lot of it, Italian stuff. I'll already show you this stuff here. right, let's see, was there some stuff over here? Yeah, I guess there is. I kind of like this stuff over there. But it's over here now. All this little, what's up? This little buckaroo stuff. The rest of the wrestling magazines are over here, over there.
Oh, I totally forgot. Is this the first time they're out?
No, second and last. They're over there though.
I knew I was forgetting something.
Priorities, son.
Dude. God dang. What'd they go for last time?
That was about 300 for all we had.
For real?
Maybe each, yeah.
Well,
Stevie Cruz, ladies and gentlemen.
that's too much. Oh, man.
But we did choice, and then it was super confusing.
Choice of the magazine?
Cap's Drugstore. It's the first time I've even thought about it since then. All right,
How are we gonna
here, I need to be quiet. Those will be by the tub.
By the tub. Okay. This is small. I need these. This is insane.
Wonder about these, if anybody scanned those. There's a whole lot of them. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Man, more of those. Crazy. More of those. Crazy. Bless you. What? You can't just tell us you're not going to be here 2 days before. Jesus, Natalie.
Got her.
Showed it was supposed to be on the 11th. He was like, I've actually got you on the 18th.
Are you talking to me or him? Oh, the Lawrence guy? Yeah, Andrew does it. And these guys are cool. They're
Right,
like,
he told me the 18th and it was like Thursday the 18th. So the whole time I thought it was Friday.
Dude, that's not cool, bro. Great, so last minute finding out that, oh man, running a business is really a good time. All the time. It's like every week, it's like, will Natalie flake? So, I hope you watched to the end and you got to see and hear that little glimpse inside of day-to-day operations. Here, let me go hit this shelf that I forgot over here. So I guess a couple of them. So there's that lampshade, there's that pinball machine, photography, and then like this cart. It's got all sorts of stuff. That's like a Playboy, like pin the tail on the donkey, but it's like pin the hearts on the lady. And I guess it's not all. Seems like there's more. Yeah, there is. There's that hula thing. There's these ladies. And so yeah. And so that's about it. So yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in to the video.
I'm in trouble.
Yeah, you are. Big trouble.
Kids these days.